So for that experience of the rumination and the high intensity,
Hmm.
extreme confusion, cognitive dissonance, it's an AI that is trained strictly on your content, your videos,
Yes.
newsletters, things like that.
Yes.
And then people are checking in with this and people are looking for stimulation. I mean, there's a reason that interview shows like yours and mine, get a lot of hits because people
Right.
people do want to understand this stuff
Right.
and really go looking for answers. So it's going to give people a prompt in the morning to kind of point them to what of your content might be important to go deeper on. So it's trained on your content and then it
Yes.
guides people to tailor picked elements.
Exactly. Literally. So in the morning, it wakes up and says, you wake up and you go to Reclaim You, and it says, so how are you doing today? What have you been thinking about? And you can journal or you can do a voice message and give it an update. They say in the beginning is I would say, I'm really broke up about him. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of feeling kind of lost today and I don't know how to structure my day. And it would say something, well, here's probably why you're feeling that way. And it's based upon my content. And I say, this is something that maybe might be helpful. And it will give you a task or maybe a podcast to listen to or a video to listen to, or maybe a quiz. It can give you a quiz. And at the end of the day, I'll say, so how did that go? What did you kind of take away from that? What might be one gain and that you have from today? And then you again report it. Maybe it is, I have no gain, I feel still full lost, but it's totally fine with that. And that provides impact of insight about that. And then it builds the next day out for you. Literally based upon that first day, it builds a second day and then builds a third day. And the more that it knows about you, the more than the information it gets better about you because it's learning specifically what's happening and what you're thinking about. And then on top of it, if you want it to track something for you, like go no contact, it literally will track those days. How many days you've gone no contact. And if you break no contact, it doesn't scold you. It just says, talks to you about what happened, just like a therapist might, and say, what could you do to sort of get back on track? What was the cause of you to have that difficulty? In addition to that, there is a coach. You can actually talk to it like a coach, and it will give you scripts and boundaries and make suggestions. And then it also has a library of all the PDFs that I've inputted as well as videos that are broken down by topics.
So it addresses the sort of rumination behavior, PhD and NPD as some call it. And then it can be accountability on things like going no contact.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So
Wow. All rolled
literally
into
can give
one.
you lessons like say, for example, you don't know what a trauma bond is and you describe it. It'll say, that sounds like a trauma bond. Here's something to read about this.
Wow.
Or here's a video that talks more about it so you can get a better insight into that.
Well, Dr. Kerry, before we get to our last topic, for people who want to check that out and hear more from you online, where should they look for you?
It's go to studio.com/Dr. Carey. So I'll make sure to give you that link so that you have it. It's because studio, just like studio.com/Dr. Carey. No period. It's just one word, Dr. Carey. And
Okay, great. We'll put a
yeah,
link to that in the description for people to check out,
thank you.
as well as your YouTube channel. We'll make this a YouTube collaboration and all of that so people can find you.
That's awesome.
To go even deeper on these ideas, you can watch my full episode using the link in the description or the box on the screen.